All right. Good morning. So this morning I just want you to drop in and notice who you are. Who are you this morning? How are you? What are you feeling in your body? What do you notice? As you travel, as you start to breathe with consciousness and attention, how does it feel? And if we set an intention to get to stillness, how does that feel? What changes in your body? As you come into practice this morning, you can close your eyes, you can take your glasses off if you're wearing glasses. If you've already put your watch on this morning, take it off. Really let yourself be tuned into your field. Notice your breath one more time and notice, where is the attention, on the inhale or the exhale? And soon we'll put our attention on the exhale. We're going to do some breath of fire work again this morning. So I want you to lay both palms over your belly button. Put this very center of your palm over the center of your belly button and put the other one on top. And then pay attention to your exhale. And notice what happens to your belly button as you exhale. And then on your next exhale, really exhale by pulling that belly button in and up. And exhale and relax. And on the inhale, so your exhale pulls the belly button in and up. And maybe you make that ujjayi sounding breath, that ocean sounding breath. And then relax your belly. And in the relaxation of the belly, air comes in just normally through the vacuum created by the belly and gravity and your lungs expanding. One more time. On your exhale, pulling the belly in and up really tightly, like how far can you pull that belly button in, and then push it up against your diaphragm, pushing up against your lungs, and relax. And then notice your inhales and exhales and how the belly just moves just a tiny bit, or you can move it a lot, and notice the strength on the exhale that comes when you really push that belly. So much strength when you draw that belly button in and up. This is the strength we have for letting go. We think that, I don't know what we think about letting go. Sometimes letting go is hard. We hold on tighter, but that tightness is the strength of letting go. Breathing in is a softening. Receiving is a softening and an opening, and letting go calls on our strength and the strength of our core. And we have so much of it right there in our belly. So relax with your hands in your lap. Set your intention for practice this morning. Become aware of who you are now, how you are now. And then inhale, hands together in front of your heart. Feel that intention in a prayer. Exhale, drop that intention into the earth like you're planting a seed. And then breathe in and out of your heart for a moment as we linger in happiness here, as we let the words of Mary Oliver wash over us as we begin. After rain, after many days without rain, it stays cool, private, and cleansed under the trees, and the dampness there, married now to gravity, falls branch to branch, leaf to leaf, down to the ground, where it will disappear, but not, of course, vanish, except to our eyes. The roots of the oaks will have their share, and the white threads of the grasses, and the cushion of the moss. A few drops as round as petals will enter a mole's tunnel. And soon so many small stones, buried for 1,000 years, will feel themselves being touched. Breathe in again. Exhale down again. Follow those little droplets of water into the earth, your own droplets of water that come out on the exhale. Then inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Reach. In that Venus lock, reach so your ears and your shoulders kiss this morning. And then exhale, drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Gentle inhale. And begin breath of fire. This is the passive inhale, forcing the breath out with that belly. Focusing on letting go. Inhale. Exhale completely. 3 sips of breath. Suspend the breath. Squeeze those perineum muscles, the root lock, mul band, whatever you want to call it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Do those kegels. Draw energy down over you with the squeeze. Light shower. Exhale as you need. Bring your hands right to your back. When you're ready to exhale, and connect to the earth. Same clasp behind you, pointing to the earth. Lift your shoulders, roll your shoulders forward, up and back. So you really slide your shoulder blades together. Open your heart with that sliding together. Gentle inhale. Exhale completely. Another gentle inhale. Begin breath of fire. Find your own rhythm this morning. Inhale. Exhale completely. 3 sips of breath. Hold the breath. Squeeze energy up from the earth. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Draw that energy up. Your taproot, your connecting, your grounding through your perineum, your sits bones, whatever's touching the earth, your feet if you're standing. Exhale as you need. And just rest with your hands in your lap for a moment. Who are you now, having joined sun and earth energy, having let go with all that breath of fire, having warmed yourself with that breath of fire? And then palms forward, elbows tucked next to your ribs, palms at either side of your shoulders, and tuck into that Akasha Mudra. Middle finger to thumb tip. What happens when you bring that infinite energy of connection in air, the connection of the space between us, by bringing your thumb tip and middle finger together? What rumbles in you a little bit? Move your finger and thumb apart for a second, feel that, and then put them back together. And then let's do one more round of breath of fire. Inhale, let those little fingers fly free out to the sides to open your heart. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Bringing feminine and masculine together in the inner plane. Inhale, reach up. Shoulders, ears, kissing. Exhale, relax. Shoulders down away from ears. Gentle breath in. Begin breath of fire. What if breath of fire is all about letting go? Deepen if you like for the last few seconds. Inhale. Exhale completely. 3 sips of breath in. Hold the breath. Squeeze the energy of the sun, the star that you are connected to directly, and receive that starlight. Starlight, star bright. Here I am, this day, this night. Nourish your own inner star. Exhale as you need. Keep your hands up around that 8th center for a second. Feel the expansion of that inner sun, and then reach into that light and expand that tent of light all around you. Consciously creating a sacred tent, sacred bubble, strengthening your field. Sometimes we say, open your Viracocha. Open your heart center, slide your shoulder blades together. Last round, gentle inhale. Begin breath of fire. Last few seconds. Inhale. Exhale completely. 3 sips of breath. Hold the breath, squeeze the perineum muscles. Good morning, Mother Earth. Here I am. Do you have a message for me as I receive your growing, rising energy, even as we get ready to harvest here? Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hold the breath. Exhale, relax when you need to. What's shifted for you in practice? The grounding energy, that rising energy, the cleansing of the pulling the light down over you. How is it to sit here now in your sacred tent? Meditation is old and honorable, a process of getting to know yourself. Who are you now? Have the waters of your body become so still that you can reflect the universe? We'll close the practice as we opened it with some words from Mary Oliver about why we wake early, to greet the sun, to be in that place of sun gazing, to welcome the light of each new day. So in your inner world, or literally if it's available to you, turn and face the sun, rising, setting, wherever the sun is in the sky during the practice. Hello, sun in my face. Hello, you who make the morning, and spread it over the fields and into the faces of the nodding morning glories, and into the windows of even the old, and even the miserable and the crotchety. Let's do that one more time. Hello, You who make the morning and spread it over the fields, and into the faces of the tulips and the nodding morning glories, and into the windows of even the miserable and the crotchety. Best preacher that ever was, dear star, that just happens to be where you are in the universe, to keep us from ever darkness, to ease us the warm touching, to hold us in the great hands of light. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Watch now how I start the day in happiness, in kindness. Feel that frequency. What frequency do you choose today? Happiness, kindness, miserable, crotchety. In this moment, breathe in that gratitude for showing up for practice. However you feel, thank you, thank you, thank you. Inhale that gratitude. Exhale up through the back of your head and out through your third eye or your brow. Cross your pineal gland. Send a signal out of gratitude, kindness, appreciation. What's the signal you're sending out? Send love before you into this day. In happiness and kindness. And then notice what shifts. Rub your hands together so you connect to that heart center again. Elbows at your ribs, palms facing forward, connect into the Akasha Mudra. Send that signal out right from here into the space between us. And then in that space between us, reach down and find the folds of your sacred tent that you opened. Inhale, expand that up. Rather, gather it up into the 8th center. Reach into that connection to Source over your head. Reach in. Gather some of that star energy there. Bring it from Source into your connection to Source and your third eye, wisdom, your heart love, your belly service. And love, service, and wisdom. We offer gratitude. What have you sent into the space in between us? What frequency, what energies? Write it down. I'll say to you here, write it in the comments. Write it in your journal. Thank you, thank you, thank you.